Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we have the conclusion, the answer that Niantic did put out regarding what is going to be done for the horrible shiny rates for Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga raids. And let's just see what we have. I know I'm a little late on this. I did go out to go camping again for a couple of days. I had reception. I didn't go to a place that was completely secluded. I just like to take a couple of days off sometimes now and enjoy myself because it is like, you know, it's summertime. And where I went, it was actually a secret little place that I can hike to with Athena within like an hour and a half of my place. So it was good stuff. But with that said, let's go ahead and hop into this to see what we have going on here. Yeah, so we have a couple of tweets. One in which somebody asked a question on, oh, I did like 30 remote raids. Am I going to get compensation for every single one? And we have the response from Niantic. Well, not quite, but they're treading lightly here because they know we could run with one tweet and it's going to just make it all look bad for them. But let's go ahead and hop into actually what the heck is going on here. So let's get into the thing here. First of all, trainers affected by the incorrect appearance rate of the shiny form Origin Dialga and Origin form Palkia in the raid battles during the Ultra Unlock Origin Raid Day will receive time research in the coming weeks. Okay, so, all right. That's one of two. Let's go on to the next one. The time research will include encounters with shiny form Dialga and or shiny Origin form Palkia based on the number of raid battles completed. We apologize for the issues and we'll share more information soon. Okay, so we're gonna get research. So we've seen this before when they screwed up with the Ultra Beast. I'm not too sure if it was because they forgot to turn on the special effect backgrounds that they did have. But I personally received some, and I even got a shiny, pretty good one. As far as I remember, I think people were getting shundos, and you know, we were all pretty content with what they gave us for that situation. But there's another thing to go over. There's one more thing to go over. That this doesn't mean that it's all bad, but let's just see what they have to say. So this particular person said, 30 remote raids from US to New Zealand the day they release. Will I be reimbursed for 30 encounters? Or how does that work? They asked, okay? And then Niantic says, thank you for your question, trainer. While we do not have any additional details to share with you at this time, we will be bringing more information in the future. So essentially skirting the question, to, you know, so they don't have to directly answer it, which is probably better for them, even though at this point, they should have a full response ready to go. But I can totally understand why they're not responding to a particular individual and they're just going to wait to make a mass announcement instead of just addressing every individual person like this. Because if they start doing that, everybody's going to want a response. Me too. Even though it'll be clear by as day what you're going to be getting if they did clearly say what was going to happen. So what's the deal here? You do 30 remote raids. Are you going to get 30 encounters? Because I can guarantee, maybe I can't guarantee nothing. I don't know what Smoking Book is up to. I'm just saying. But they could have done 30 remote raids, and then they could have did 50 in person. All right, you're looking at a good old amount of tasks that you're going to be able to collect. Are they going to just base it off the remote raids? I absolutely do not think so. No way. And another thing is, here's the problem that I have. Okay, here's the issue. Okay, the example here, they did 30. I can't guarantee you, but I have a feeling they're not going to get 30 tasks simply for the remote ones. Now we're talking even the ones that you did in person. But let's just pretend they only did remotes. Okay, they're probably going to get like 10 to 15, even though Niantic is stating that we're going to be getting compensation for, you know, what we did. But I just feel like that's just way too generous for them, even though it's just as simple as a click of a button. And not only that, they don't even need to do anything. It doesn't cost them anything. It might cost them a couple employees pay for the day to just do some all right, okay, I get it. It's a lot more complicated than that. All right, they're going through right now, and I'm assuming they're just kind of compiling everybody's data to see who did what, who did this, who did that. And honestly, I think it's not even like a matter of, they're probably just getting the code ready, okay, for these tasks. That's what I think is going on, okay? Because They can't just sit there and push a button and say, oh, everybody who had an issue, and push it, send them the task. Doesn't work like that. They have to make a code for it, okay? Even though these people are very intelligent engineers and programmers, they can do it within a timely manner. These things have to take protocols. There's things that they have to go through, and I don't want to act like I know what I'm talking about over here, but I would assume there's some, little bit more behind the scenes than just simply pushing a button and giving it to us. So with that said, I honestly didn't do too many remotes, okay? I really didn't. I don't know why. I should have done more. I did a lot in person, or a decent amount. I did a good amount. But I highly doubt that I'm going to receive 80 tasks for doing all those in-person raids. On top of the remotes, we're talking like at least easy over a little bit of 100. And I highly doubt that they're going to do that, but I can't say they're not. But hey, there it is. What do you think? What do you think? People were saying it's going to be guaranteed shinies. It's not. It's going to probably be a very high chance to be shiny. And what they should do to make this all better is make every single one of these son of a guns caught guaranteed to have the signature move. Guaranteed. I mean, that's just that simple. Come on. But this is where we're at. Okay, so this is the response. Folks, I am way behind on the news, okay? So just forgive me, all right? That's just what happens. Of course, the time I want to go out to do a little bit of camping, it's just like, bam, new event, new Pokemon, new this, new that, coming out with the thing and telling us everybody what's going to happen. I was sitting there just looking at the tweets like, man, this son of a freaking thing. But whatever. Anyways, there you have it. I personally think they're definitely not going to be giving out tasks equal to how many you did. I would love that, but that just seems a little too generous. They'll probably, I don't know, cut it down a little bit. Anyways, there you have it. Thought I'd just let you know. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you. If you're an old subscriber, I appreciate you even more. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
God, it's him. They've overrun the lower levels. Corporate says we should let them through. What? Why? You can't be here. I'm serious, that guy doesn't scare me. I'd like to see him try.